Let's add attribute that will let us decide how we want to order the list. So we go here, block attributes, it's already added, so we just say add attribute, and then let's call it order by, and we use it as none, we won't directly display it here. Order by, and then what kind of type should this be? So this should be select. And we have to specify the values. But do you know these values by heart? It's kind of hard to copy paste them, so we have a nice little helper tool, select value preset. So we click, and then we have WordPress, and then we have WooCommerce, and we say show products order by. And this will fill up the values information with the appropriate with the list of values, so like the name and the ID of the value. And if we don't want some of them, we can edit this text, we can remove them, but let's just leave as it is. So this is order by. And now we go up here, now show products, order by, click, and we can type at block colon order by. There are no spaces here, that's important. Okay, order by. How about the order direction, ascending, descending? So let's add a new attribute, and we call it direction, use as none, and order direction. Options, again we will use the select, and we have the preset that helps us, show products order, that's the name, so it has ascending and descending. And then we have to go up to show products order direction, and we type at block direction. Yeah, okay, let's export and try our block. Here it is. Oh yeah, one small issue, and I will try to fix that. But just be mindful that for dynamic blocks, if they contain links, if you click on such element here, then it actually navigates to that link. So links are not disabled in the editor. So to edit, just click somewhere else, like not on the links directly. And I hope we'll be able to fix this, so it's not an issue, but just if it is, just be mindful of that. Okay, so now we have new properties, order by. So let's try. Order by price. And we want it to go ascending order from cheapest to the most expensive. And it works, right? 16, 18, 18, 22 and up. Or go down. Or let's try maybe total sales descending. So this would be total sales descending. That could be our best sellers. So let's edit. Best sellers, because they are like the mostly, total sales ordered by descending direction. So now we can add different blocks. So for example, these are best sellers. And then we just add, again, the same block type, show product list, but here it is, but we will call it something else, maybe new arrivals. And we will show only 4 products, and we will order by new arrivals by date and in descending order. So just be careful about, you know, if you have like, I don't know, million products, and then here we have how many products to show. If it's not set at the beginning, that can be a bit dangerous. I think, you know, the block will attempt to show all of your million products, and I think everything will crash. So let's add a protection. I think it will work. So let's go back to Pinegrow, and here where we have show products, paginate results. So let's disable this so that kind of default value is used for pagination. So let's try. Let's reload and see what happens if we remove this number. Well, we still see all products, and that could be a problem. So let me take some time to look for a solution, and then we'll continue with this. See you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. So I implemented a handy new feature for block attributes, and that is we can now specify default value explicitly. And if the value is not set, then Pinegrow just tries to guess the default value from the context of how the field is used. For example, if the attribute is used as the content of the element, then the existing placeholder content will become its default value. But here where we have like use as none, then Pinegrow can't do that. Or in other cases where we want default value to be different from the one that is kind of auto-detected, we can now use default value field. So on the show products element, there where we have block attributes smart, for attribute count, open attribute options, and in default value we can enter 4, for example, and export the theme. And now if we, let's say we say 8, it will show 8. But if we don't say anything, default value will be used and we will see 4 products. Of course, there is still a way to see like lots of them. So for example, displaying 0 will display all available products, which can be a problem. So what we can do is, let's go back to Pinegrow, and here we will, instead of just a normal field, we will use select, and let's add some kind of normal values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now instead of having, let's save this, instead of having just a text field where users could make a mistake and enter 0, or they would type 10 and then they would delete 1 and it would crash your servers. So we don't want to do that. So Now instead of that we have a nice drop down, and even if we don't select anything, the list will be limited to 4 products. Or we can select appropriate number from the list. So that's a safer bet, because we can assume that maybe like the site administrators, the shopkeepers will manage this information, and we don't want to put in like dangerous stuff that can cause problems. So, okay, this was a bit of a detour, and Pinegrow got a new handy useful feature as a result. I always find that recording courses and tutorials, it's really a great way to test the software, and also to discover, what is missing, and then to add any missing features. So anyway, now we have these controls, and we can go a bit further in the next video.